Welcome to YouTube viewers, and we're just going to dive straight in to the draft.
And we're going to do a special one, don't we, today? Like 8:45. Do we have a?
Yes, we have a VIP pack to crack.
Yeah.
So let me just. There we go. Double Masters VIP. Ooh, got my.
Yep.
So we'll see what we can crack on that. But for now, let's go ahead and draft, and hopefully it can be a celebration cracking.
Ooh.
Jump in the queue. Good to see a few people in the queue already. Yeah, so you opened a VIP pack yesterday, didn't you?
I did.
And what'd you pick up? Have you got them there on the desk?
I did.
Yeah.
I got this mythic in sneak attack
Very nice.
and this rare Stoneforge Mystic.
Beautiful. How do they look in person?
So the Stoneforge Mystic looks bloody amazing.
Yeah.
And the sneak attack looks really good too. Like I really like the way that it extends the art. So they just both look great. Like, yeah.
And you picked up a couple more VIP boosters as well. You had to get them shipped in from interstate.
From Adelaide, yep. Shout out to Milky White Justice.
Yeah.
Our resident streamer, stream participator.
Yeah. Thanks for the chop out there.
I've got two of these bad boys here, and I've actually got a third one that belongs to you.
Yes, indeed. So that one will be making its way the sort of 400 meters-ish to my house some point in the next couple of months.
I think it's less than 100 meters.
Yeah, it's probably less than that, isn't it? I'm overestimating it.
400 meters is actually pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I could literally throw a tennis ball to your house. So.
Yeah, that's probably true. But that 100 meters, it feels like a long way, doesn't it, in these times of COVID?
Yeah.
Because I can't actually go to your house.
Yep. Separated, but not by distance.
No. Yeah, so hopefully some more people join this queue in the near future. That'd be ideal. But in the interim, we can take a look at one of the other decks we played recently. Can we? Defeated decks. Oh, I have to bring it up in another tab. Oh, boo. No, I can't look at it while we're in here, unfortunately. That's all right. But there was not another deck that did well, but another very fun deck that didn't do so well. Had the old Wormcoil Engine. Oh no, that one did do well. The Wormcoil Engine, Progenitor Mimic, and Fierce Empath deck.
Double Fierce Empath.
Yeah.
That was a sick deck.
So Fierce Empath is a green common in the format. Previously an uncommon in the kind of other formats where it appeared, where you can get a creature card with converted mana cost 6 or greater from a deck when it comes into play, and it's a 3-cost 1/1. And the deck had a Wormcoil Engine and a Progenitor Mimic, which are two of the better 6-drops to target, I reckon, in this set. With a Fierce Empath, so that was good fun. Smash some people with a Wormcoil.
These are VIP packs.
How's the smell?
Different to a normal booster.
Is it all the foil?
I think it's all the foil.
Yeah.
I think it might be. Like,
should we jump into sealed? Twitch chat, let us know if you is this draft queue doing your head in? Should we just jump into sealed instead?
I mean, I'm a big fan of draft and sealed, so like, I think we can just stay in the draft chat for now.
Yeah, we'll stay for a few more minutes.
Plus, like, we could then just open a sealed pool and then like be in the queue waiting for
for a sealed match. Yeah.
So.
That would not be entirely ideal. So, what else did you get in your VIP pack?
What was that?
What else did you get in your VIP pack?
So that's actually what I was just looking through like when you saw me like with my head down. I got an island as my land. It looks pretty sick. Old mate John Avon. And I got an elemental token that has a treasure on the back.
A foil treasure. That's very flavorful, isn't it?
Yeah. So like my rares were pretty garbage, the normal rares. It was like a Sundering Titan and a Swiftblade Vindicator. Swiftblade Vindicator is the red-white decast for the 1/1 double strike trample vigilance.
Yeah, that's pretty ordinary.
Yeah, and Sundering Titan. I like the art on this Sundering Titan.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
Yeah,
Except that I did die to that in a draft, which I didn't enjoy.
yeah, that's fair. And I got a Fatal Push as well.
Oh, nice. Nice to have that as a foil.
Yeah. Oh, and a Gorkheim Rampage. I guess that's kind of playable. Sphinx Summoner.
Which, was that a rare originally? Sphinx Summon?
Yeah. So it's been downshifted to uncommon. But really, it's all about this Stoneforge Mystic. This sweet Stoneforge Mystic.
Hasn't yet decided which sword that's going to be.
Yeah.
Evidently, in the art. Could be any of them.
Could be any.
Or maybe not. I mean, maybe our flavor gurus out there are going to be like, no, that's clearly the hilt from a Sword of War and Peace. Don't be a fool.
Yeah. Oh.
So I guess the only other thing is we're doing all right on the hot sauce target.
Yeah, where are we at?
So we're at 60 followers on Twitch, and when we get to 200, going to be cracking out the 12 out of 10 hot sauce, which is looking quite delicious over there. Haven't quite decided exactly what we're going to have it on yet.
So I was eating. So I went to there's a Malaysian restaurant on Errol Street, which is your street.
Yes, it is in North Melbourne.
And I was like, so yeah, I went in there and I was like, this is the things I wanted. And I was like, I want to get a stir fry, but I want to make it vegan, so like a vegetable one with like no egg and no dairy stuff. And they're like, cool, which sauce do you want? And I'm like, which one do you recommend? And she's like, do you like spicy food? And I'm like, yeah, I like spicy food. And so she's like, get this Kung Pao sauce. And I'm like, sure, let's do that. Anyway, like there was like some pretty spicy chilies in there. And I ate it and I was like, wow, this is like, I had to get up and get like another drink out of the fridge because of the burning that was in my mouth. And I was like, my immediate thought was, what have I done committing to this? Like on the winning agenda.
Yeah, I can't imagine that Kung Pao sauce was quite at the same level as what we're going to be eating here.
Like, I know that it wasn't even that bad. like it was like some whole chilies that I was like chomping down on, and the rest of the sauce was actually not even spicy at all. But
I did look this up today because it's got the Scoville's rating on the back, which is apparently the scale that's used for how hot a chili is, which I'm certainly not an expert in, but I learned a little bit about today. And it's apparently 35,000 Scovilles, which is not the world record. Like, apparently people try to breed hotter chilies with higher Scoville numbers to break the Guinness World Record. So it's been like progressively, people have been breeding hotter and hotter chilies over the past like 50 years. And it's now like up over 1 million Scovilles is the hottest chili. But I think like 35,000 is definitely substantial. Like I think it was about 4,500, or maybe it's only 1,500 or something. But like that's what Tabasco and kind of like sriracha sauce and those big kind of red bottles of chili sauce that you get at Southeast Asian restaurants on the table. They're sort of like 1,500 to 4,500 Scoville. So this is 35,000. So it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But it's not world record breaking.
Because like I watch a bunch of the hot ones, which is like a YouTube. Yeah.
I had a look at their webpage as well in terms of the Scovilles, and 35,000 is definitely substantial compared to a lot of the ones they have.
Yeah. But it doesn't sit like on there like Pepper X and
no.
And,
it's not like you may die if you eat this kind of stuff, which is good because I prefer not to die from eating hot sauce.
But the dude that like because there's a dude that has like the chili farms that like breeds chilies, and he like I remember them talking about it in an interview, and apparently he has like the world record, but then it just sits there until somebody breaks the world record, like breaks his world record, and then he immediately breaks it with like another pepper.
Wow.
Like, so he's actually just got multiple peppers that are actually hotter than his current world record, but he's sitting there just waiting for somebody else to break it, just so he can be like, okay, this one.
I'll go one better.
Yeah.
Nice. I like the cut of his jib.
There's a couple of episodes where like there's this character called Chili Klaus.
Yeah.
Who's like basically a YouTuber who just eats a bunch of hot sauce and like chilies and stuff and goes around the world like eating chilies. So like if you watch Hot Ones, basically what happens is the dude Sean Evans like interviews and eats this hot sauce, but just doesn't even break a sweat and like does these interview questions just with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
But then they get Chili Klaus on, and basically the one that they start with is significantly hotter than the normal ones that they go at the very top with the other ones.
Yeah.
And by the time they're getting to like the last one, it's like a pepper X fucking like mash. So it's not even a sauce. It's like a mashup of these chilies. And just like this dude, Sean Evans, who can handle fucking all of this hot sauce throughout the other interviews, is just losing his shit.
They got him. Or he got him.
I highly recommend watching some Chili Klaus interviews with Sean Evans.
Okay.
Hot Ones. It's good.
I'll definitely check it out. All right, I think we should jump into a sealed.
Well, I mean, we currently have a total of one person watching this stream, and I think that one person is me. So
no, we've got two. We've got two on Twitch. So.
Ah, okay. Two on Twitch.
Yeah, jump on in.
Yeah.
I've detected from our previous week streams that we tend to pick up more people after kind of children's bedtimes at like 8:30.
Yeah, they are at around 8:45 or so. I'll make a post in Rob's MTG Auctions.
Let everyone know that the old VIP cracking is taking place.
Going to happen. Well,
going down. Oh, we're up to 7 of 8. This is good. We're making progress. We did have a little bit of a dip down to 5.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back up to 7. That's what I like to see. So what do we want to draft here?
Double Masters.
Yep. Good strat.
I'm out.
You're woke AF.
First back. Sort of Fire and Ice and sort of Feast and Famine.
Yeah, cool.
I think you can only get one mythic, I think.
No, you can get 2 in a pack.
Okay.
Yeah, and a regular booster. Well,
Batterskull, Stoneforge Mystic.
Batterskull, Stoneforge Mystic, also gas. Stoneforge Mystic just works pretty well in general, I think.
Yeah. Actually, sort of the Meek. That's my that's my rare.
Okay.
Sort of.
I like the blue stuff in general. Like if you can get Fairy Mechanist artifact stuff going on, wouldn't mind playing blue. How do you feel about the colours generally so far, in your experience, in Sealed at least?
In Sealed, it really like you play a lot of artifacts.
Yeah.
So what that means is you end up like being okay to play like 3 colours pretty easily, even without fixing, because like you're usually playing like if you're playing a 3-color deck, you might have like 8 blue cards, 5 or 4 black cards, and like 2 white cards.
Which would be your 3 colours all the time because you always play Esper.
Yeah. There are some times where I play red-white for 2 matches, and then I drop because I've built a horrible deck that I hate.
So speaking of always playing Esper, we could take Salvage Titan and Sanctum Gargoyle here.
Yeah, that could work. What's that last card? Steel Sabotage.
Steel Sabotage at the bottom, yeah. Which I don't think we're going to first pick. The other option would be to take like Champion of Lambholt and Ulvenwald Mysteries, or Deathwood Cobra, or just Champion of Lambholt and something else. Salvage Titan Sphinx is also really great. It's got Hexproof from Monocolored.
There are a lot of stories of both Jesse and myself stuffing up with that card.
Mistaking the hexproof for protection in one way or another.
Yeah.
Or there's Revoke Existence, obviously, also decent. And Glint Sleeve is...
How do you feel about Salvage Titan? I feel like that's that's the first question.
Yeah. I really like it. Because... Well, no, I don't really like it. I like it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a bit of a trap. Yeah.
That you get back once.
Yeah.
Maybe twice.
Yeah.
I don't think the first mode of casting it for sacrificing third thing, I think that's garbage.
Yeah. It's only if you get multiple Ica Wellsprings that you can go for that.
Yeah.
Kind of business.
I kind of want Revoke Existence and Sanctum Gargoyle.
Yep. A Revoke Existence over the Glint Sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And over the Sphinx.
I could get behind maybe Revoke Existence and Sphinx over Sanctum Gargoyle.
I think Sanctum Gargoyle first pick opens up some pretty ridiculous shenanigans, though. Probably more than Sphinx. I don't know. What do you reckon?
I actually do like Sphinx, but it is 7 to cast and replaceable.
Yeah.
7 drops are replaceable. I think that Champion of Lamphold and Revoke Existence, I don't know. It really is much of it. It's pretty close.
Maybe let's take Champion.
Huh.
Yeah, I can get around Champion and Revoke.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do something a bit different. So we've got Topple, 3-bit Inspector, Fencing Ace, Executioner's Capsule is probably where I'm looking. Executioner's Capsule probably, if we'd taken the Sanctum Gargoyle, would be more appealing.
I think that Topple is the best card here, and we only have to pick one card here.
Yes.
So two picks for the first pack, and then
one thereafter. Yeah. Pongify has overperformed, but we're not going to go into blue right now. Fencing Ace has also overperformed because of the number of equipment in the set. But I think Topple is, as a 2-for-1 that kills most relevant things, far and away the best card going on there. Conjurer's Closet.
What does that card do that for me?
It blinks one of your creatures at the beginning of your end step.
Okay.
So, it's good with Sanctum Gargoyles, but it's not good with +1/+1 counters.
It is good with Glint Sleeve.
Yes, Artisan and Fairy Mechanist and such things. So we could take the Conjurer's Closet and go deep, or we could take the Ancestral Blade or the Revoke Existence.
Or the Cast Down.
Yes.
So I think the best card here is Cast Down. I think, considering we do have 2 white cards, I'm more inclined to take the Ancestral Blade.
Okay.
But I could also get behind Conjurer's Closet if you want to get there.
No, let's take the Blade. Played safe for now. This is a pretty nice pack for us, with lots of options. Clear Shot works well with Champion, and just is nice removal. It's Green's... I think Green's best removal card.
Yep.
Certainly a common. And can help to get a little bit of damage in. Invigorate is decent, but I don't think going to be where we're at. Firelit Thicket is also some nice fixing if we did want to leave ourselves the option to splash red more easily.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on Clear Shot versus Firelit Thicket? I think that's where it's at. Glassdust Hulk is also an option.
I think Clear Shot would be the way to go. Or Glassdust Hulk.
Yeah.
I don't think that much of the Firelit Thicket in this spot. So.
I could see... I'm happy to take the Clear Shot, I think. So now we've ended up with cards you tend to see a fair bit of, except Mirror Retriever. Mirror Retriever, the fact that we've seen 2 of those now, we're probably putting the person to our left pretty heavily into artifacts.
No, that's true.
I think they're going to try and get some kind of value. We've passed them a Sanctum Gargoyle and 2 Mirror Retrievers now, and an Executioner's Capsule.
Mirror Retriever is worse in green-white, because you tend to have a bunch of non-artifact creatures and stuff.
Yep. Sylvan Might is okay.
Yeah,
I don't love Sickle Slicer.
So I think that Mere Retriever has the best upside. Like if we have a Mere Retriever deck, we really want to have that Mere Retriever. So I think it's worth taking it down.
Yep.
Knowing that we might not play it.
This is a pretty late fencing ace, I think. Crushing Vines is also good, and Mystic Gate, because we may end up heading back into Esper.
Yeah. Fencing ace or Crushing Vines is my...
I think I like the fencing ace if we've got the opportunity for some pump spells and things, if we do end up in white-green.
Yep, do it.
It's decent payoff. Do we take the white-green land or the Crushing Vines?
Good question.
I think I like the white-green land.
Okay, sure.
I also like having these to just bring in from the board, but I think we can hopefully pick them up.
Yeah, and I think when playing white, like I think we've got Revoke Existence and Topple already.
Yep.
So.
This is pretty strong in the white-green deck.
Yep.
Angel of the Dawn pumps your whole team when it comes into play, gives them all vigilance, crucially. Yeah, the rest of these cards are all just fine. Deathhood Cobra is the only card in our colours. I don't think we take the Golem Skin Gauntlets.
Yeah.
Ooh, probably take Fierce Empath. I don't think we're going to be splashing for this Yavimai's Embrace. Double blue. Getting there.
Yeah, best episode.
And Elvish Aberration to give us some immediate payoff.
Yeah, defs.
Invigorate came back around. I'll put that in the sideboard for now. Don't think we're going to get that Sylvan Might because I don't think there are enough cards left.
If you've been seeing me like go like this a little bit, like looking that way.
Yeah.
I've been like, trying to get the chat up, like.
Right.
Even though I can actually see the stream chat, which I've just processed, and I can see it on my main screen.
Yeah. Hey, the Sylvan Might did come back. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually really good.
It's taken me this long to navigate Twitch to get my stream chat open, just so I can say hi in.
Hey.
And then realize that I can see it anyway.
Well, at least we can talk to each other, you know. Bloodbriar, Kozilek's Predator. I don't think this.
Viewers don't know that black green card. Can you read it out for us?
Yep. So it's a 5-cost 2/2 flying. What the? Whenever a player sacrifices another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Okay. 5-cost 2/2 flyers though.
Bit shit.
Pretty Scheissenhausen.
It goes well with things like Kozilek's Predator.
Yes.
Which give you like 3 creatures and sacrifice outlet. So you then sacrifice the two 0/1s, and then all of your creatures get +2/+2. Counters.
Yep. Which is pretty gas.
I actually think that of all the cards here, Kozilek's Predator is the best card.
I agree.
I guess Unlicensed Disintegration is also a very good card.
Yes.
But we're not red or black.
Unlicensed Disintegration is very, very good. I could see taking the black-green rare and trying to get that in because there's a Predator here, but I also think this gives us some pretty good payoff for the Kozilek's Predator as well. So I don't know what your thoughts are.
I think definitely the Kozilek's Predator. Let's lock that shit in.
Yep.
The question is, would it be better to splash a card that requires synergy, or to take the 3-drop that also kind of requires synergy? My inclination is to take the 2/3, but I can also see hedging towards like, if we go into black more, then we want to have the...
Yeah.
I just don't... Fucking 5-cost 2/2 is that great.
No. I like the 2/3 as well. The fact that you have to... It doesn't do that much on its own. Like, you want your splash cards, I think, to be impactful on their own, not to require other things to happen and go right for you.
Yeah.
Read
out that green-blue
yeah. So, Erixmathes the Slumbering Isle is a 4-cost 12/12. That's a better start on Power and Toughness. Enters the battlefield with 5 slumber counters on it, similar to Dark Depths. As long as it has a slumber counter on it, it's just a land that taps for green-blue. And whenever you cast a spell, you remove a slumber counter from it. So it's only got 5 counters, and whenever you cast a spell, you remove 1. But that's still sort of 5 turns for it to become a 12/12 that doesn't have trample or evasion at all.
So it's a ramp spell. It's a double ramp spell.
Yep. I kind of like Chromatic Star or Manamorphose. Imperial Recruiter I could also see, but I don't really think we want to splash for that.
Yeah, and a Braid's alright as well.
Yeah. Probably prefer the Star.
Yeah, take the Star.
Just because I think it's got a few more synergies in the set than Manamorphose, although Manamorphose is ticks. Oh no, thrown away tickets. I think Revoke Existence over Sylvan or Aberration, although Kuldoth of Flame Fiend and Rapacious Dragon are both pretty sweet.
And then
Hutch!
Take the big land.
Take the big land. Should have taken the Erixmithies, you reckon, Hutch. Fair enough.
I think that if we were Grey Blue, I think we would have taken it, but it's like a ram spell that is a splash, so we'd struggle to play it early. We'd struggle to play it on turn 4.
Which is kind of when you want to play it. Although we then picked up the Hex Mage, so we could have gone 5-color Erixmithies. Hex Mage it.
Yeah, that's what Hex Mage. Alright, cool. Revoke Resistance.
Yep, over the Rapacious Dragon.
Yep. Yeah,
cool.
We're not in red.
We could have splashed with the Rapacious Dragon just for the extra sacrifice synergies. That's all I'm thinking, to get more Bloodbriar things happening. But we may wheel it, and if we do, I'll consider splashing it, I think.
Yeah. I would take that Bloodbriar thing.
Yeah, I think these are better in multiples because you can kind of go a bit deeper on the sacrifice. Plus, this also works with them, which is something else to note. Yeah. The other option is Lightning Greaves. I think the rest of the cards probably. Yep. I like Whisperer of the Wilds here. We don't have heaps of things to ramp into yet, but I think you can always pick those up. The other option is Crusader of Odric. Actually, I think I prefer the Crusader because we do have a little bit that already allows us to go wide with the Kozilek's Predator. And if we can pick up a couple of Glint Sleeve Artisans, I think the Crusader does get better than the Whisperer, given our curves a little low to the ground.
I think Crusader. Shout.
Now, Crushing Vines, Enlarge is actually better than it looks, I think. This is actually a decent finisher.
In this kind of deck, it is better.
Yeah. So it's, +7/+7 and trample and potentially a removal spell as well because it must be blocked. I mean, you obviously have to time it correctly so you don't get blown out in 2-for-1, but there is a fair amount of tapping out, particularly if you can incentivize your opponent to tap out by playing things. Although there is a lot of cheap removal though, so we have to be careful whenst playing to avoid that. I don't mind the third Revoke, to be honest. But
or we could take the Cobra. It depends if we need a 2-drop because I'm just thinking that we do have Topple and we have 1 Revoke at the moment. Is that right?
We've got 2 Revokes at the moment.
Yeah, I'm kind of more inclined to take the 2-drop creature just because it makes the Odric Crusader bigger.
Yeah,
and it's a decent creature, and yeah.
Siding into 3 of these is pretty gas, but yeah, I'll do 2 2s as well. This is fine for the sideboard.
And now we're glad that we don't have a third review.
Yep. Agreed. Krakenwick Cremator, unsurprisingly.
I actually think crop rotation because it sacrifices. It's sacrifice. It requires sacrifice. Yeah.
That is actually sweet. I know what you're trying to say. It synergizes with the old Bloodbriars.
Yeah.
Might of the Masses.
Might of the Masses or Cathodian if we just want another creature.
Nah, don't think we want to give more targets for artifact removal.
Okay.
Sylvan Might's fine. I think that's better than Strength of Arms. The Trample, I think, is just better than having another creature potential.
Yeah, Trample and Flashback.
Oh, well, we've got the option anyway. Weapons Trainer, we might splash.
Yep.
And Urza's Power Plant. Oh, well, we'll be on Tron as well. All right, something gas from the next pack. A sword would be good. What else would be good other than a sword?
Stoneforge Mystic and sword.
Okay.
Progenitor Mimic and
Selesnya Guildmage.
And Selesnya Guildmage. I think that the Progenitor Mimic is worth splashing.
Yeah, I agree. Liege of the Tangle. We don't currently have the ramp for it.
We have Kozilek's Predator. We got one ramp spell.
And we got this, which is not really ramp, but gets you from 6 to 8 pretty swiftly.
That is true.
I think I prefer the Guild Mage.
Yeah, okay. I don't hate Liege. Like, if you wanted to take Liege, that's fine.
Yeah. It is actually pretty hard to kill.
Oh, yeah. And they have to kill it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Do we want to take the Guild Mage, though, over the Mimic? Mimic's pretty good.
Mimic is quite good.
Guild Mage is very strong, though.
Yeah, so it's Topple.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is Mimic good enough for the splash? Because it's definitely better than all of those other cards.
Yeah.
We've got one Chromatic Star, and we've got a crop rotation that we're playing. So, yeah, lock in Mimic. I think we have to lock in Mimic.
Okay.
And then the question becomes, is it Guild Mage or...
Solesnia Guild Mage? No, jokes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that it's... I think the Guild Mage is more likely to be better, but I don't know. The Sage is pretty fun.
Yeah, let's just take the Liege. Take the 8 drop.
Let's do it.
Go big or go home. And we've got the Fierce Empaths for fetching these morons as well.
That shit.
We take Fierce Empath or Fetid Heath if we want to leave ourselves the option to pick up a black card. Or Thraben Inspector. Actually, I think we want the 1 drop.
I actually agree with you. I think we want Thraben Inspector.
Yeah.
I think it also has we can sacrifice the clue.
Yeah.
Synergy. Yeah. Let's look that shit up.
Oh. Get that in there. Well, Predator it is.
Yeah, Predator.
Death Reap Ritual is also an option for a splash, but with the Predator in the pack, I think we can't really pass that up. And they're really trying to encourage us to splash black here.
Yeah.
I'm torn between Enlarge, Mistress Factory. That's pretty much it, I think. Like, I don't think we're going to play this. I wouldn't mind another Enlarge. But we do have a lot of tricks already, so maybe the Factory's just better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Factory, because we've got a crop rotation, we might want to do something with that.
Yep. Is crop rotation instant? Yeah, it's pretty gas.
Sneaky shit with that.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
All right, Kozilek's Predator, lock it in, DJ.
Over the Angel?
Over the Angel.
Yeah. Well, when we've got an 8 drop.
And 3 drops that are now like
Yeah.
automatic, like 4-power creatures or something.
Yeah. And I think maybe... You think Cathodian? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Angel?
Yep.
Seems decent. Also decent with all the Kozilek's Predators.
Yeah. It's not actually as good as you might think, because turns out creating 1/2s are not actually that bad.
It's not super strong. Clear Shot or Mana Reflection. I don't think we want the Mana Reflection.
Yeah, Mana Reflection only worth like 0.15 tickets.
Okay, well, that's certainly not worth taking over a Clear Shot.
Yeah.
So we've got...
but that card's like a $20 card. No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Graham, welcome to the chat. Centurion.
Yeah, I was about to say. Centurion.
So I'm pretty happy with this deck.
Yeah, I'm happy with the deck.
It's not, super powered. Probably haven't got quite enough equipment for that fencing ace, but Enlarge on the fencing ace could be pretty fun.
Oh, that's a good one. That's good. What are we cutting from here? We're definitely cutting that mirror trail.
Yeah. It's just like the 1 synergy with the Chromatic Star. Not quite going to get there.
Can I pose for a run through and a pack 1, pick 1?
Sure. So did you want us to give you the pack 1, pick 1 that we just did, Graham? where we started?
Yeah, or is there a pack one, pick one that you would like us to answer?
Yeah. Let us know. Because we can do either. Okay, so we pack one, pick one. We got the Champion of Lamholt and Revoke Existence, I believe, or Topple. No, can't remember.
We had the option of Champion, Revoke, Sanctum Gargoyle, or Salvage Titan.
That's right. And we took the Champion and the Revoke.
Blood Briar, please. Yeah, so we took Champion and Revoke Existence.
Oh, this is pretty tough almost. Like,
we've got one Might of the Masses. I think we want another Fierce Empath.
We're another Empath. We just want to go, oh, there's so many tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, the Enlarge came back. Super Gas. Alright, I think this deck's going to be good. We just don't have card draw.
Format, yeah.
We don't have card draw, but we do have 2 empaths. Didn't take enough factories. Oh no. Well, we got 1 factory.
Well, I'm okay with the deck failing as long as the players don't fail.
Right. So we're gonna cut 9 cards.
Oh jeez.
Oh no, not quite that many. Because we've
cards?
got the lands in there. Yep, 7 cards. What do you reckon? Probably don't need to play 2 Enlarge and the Sylvan Might. Although they are pretty gas. This crop rotation could come out. Because we've got now enough sacrifices, I think, here.
And it is a fixer for the blue.
True.
Can you separate lands and spell? Land
Yeah,
and
yep.
creatures?
I'd like to have seen even more ramp in a 12-12 land. Yeah, fair call, Hachi. We did end up with a green-blue splash, so, you know.
Sorry.
We should probably apologise to you on that one.
Yeah, you deserve an apology.
So separated land and spells, Blade goes in the creature slot, and everything else is correct.
So we got double quick shot topple, double
Revoke, double Enlarge.
And 1 Sylvan. So I think that we do need to cut either an Enlarge or 2 Enlarge or Sylvan, some kind of some kind of cutting there. I think
I could see cutting this.
If we have double Fierce Empath, then I think I want to keep that in.
Even with 2 other 6 or mores?
Yeah, just because it finds a land.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's pretty rough. Champion of Lamholt with triple Kozilek's Predator is also very good.
Fairly silly. So can you read out our 3-drops for me?
Yeah. So we've got Crusader, which gets bigger the more creatures we have.
Obviously, gas.
Bloodbriar, which whenever we sacrifice another permanent, we put a counter on it. And we've got synergies there from Throbot Inspector, Chromatic Star, Crop Rotation, and the Predators.
Yep, so obviously all of them stay in. Yep.
Fierce Empath,
Yep.
which tutors for us, and Champion, which whenever another creature enters the battlefield, it gets a counter, and creatures with power less than its power can't block creatures we control. So also synergizes.
How many Fierce Empath do we have?
2.
Yeah, maybe we cut one of those Fierce Empaths.
I think so.
So how many more cards do we have to cut?
6.
Far out. Alright. Cut and Enlarge. And then what? I guess the crop rotation. I don't know.
Yep.
Wow. All our 3-drops are sick.
Yeah.
Maybe we cut that Liege of the Tangle. Maybe that. Actually, we do have triple Kozilek's Predator. We can actually play on turn 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But that makes like 2. How many Eldrazi does it make, the Predator?
2.
2. So it gets us 2 mana, which makes that 8-drop come down on turn 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I guess we cut crop rotation.
Yeah.
And then maybe another fierce empath. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because our 3-drops are great, and our 4-drops are great, and our 5-drops are great.
Yeah. I feel like we just want to curve these things into these things.
Yeah.
And we've got a bit of removal on the side. I think the Sylvan Might is probably still good just because of the trample.
Yeah.
But it's also a little weak. Like maybe our removal's just better than having Sylvan Might.
What do you think of either, like, if you had to choose one between the Enlarge and the Sylvan Might, which one would you want to keep?
Probably the Sylvan Might.
Okay, cut the Enlarge.
Yeah, the Enlarge has the huge upside with the fencing ace, but the Sylvan Might's instant speed and it can just get one of these over the top on a key turn and then do it again.
Yeah.
With flashback. So I think we can play 24 cards, 17 land to the old 41 cards, which seems to be
The old 41.
the way that it goes in this format.
The other option is we just don't play blue and don't play that Mimic.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Cool. 9-7? Maybe we do need 10 forests.
Hutchins agrees with the cut blue.
Yep.
Centurion Stereo is only 6 months away.
Yeah. Hence the tricep workout.
Yep.
Got to do what we can in isolation, Graham.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that was only 16 land, so we're gonna have one more land. So is it 10-7? Or is it 9-8?
10 forests? Is that what we're going with? Yeah. No, we like the we got the thing that cycles for a forest.
Oh yeah, okay. So 9-8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, we got Wooded Bastion. What are we talking about? And Mistress Factory. So go
8-7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. So make that 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Let's get in there. Save deck. Play the old 41 card special. Hutch and Graham, good to have you both down.
I've been telling a lot of my psychology clients that
they should buy VIP packs.
What was that?
That they should buy VIP packs, yeah.
VIP packs, destroy their money. That they should exercise, but then I haven't been doing it myself, so I'm trying to, do what I say and do what I do, rather than just do what I say.
Nice.
Hence the midstream, get some weights out and just kind of lift them a little bit.
All right.
One's in the background having a good chuckle over me doing some weights.
Good luck from Hutch. Thanks, Hutch.
She thinks it's funny that I'm streaming, doing weights, but sitting in a chair whilst doing weights.
Thoughts on this hand, Isaac? It's a bit slow.
I would mulligan this hand.
Yeah. I think I want to mulligan it too, but we do have a lot of 3-drops.
In our hand?
No, that we can draw. So we can go turn 2 Forest Cycle this, turn 3 3-drop. I don't know.
I think I would mulligan this hand. You can keep it if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if they don't keep, then they're no friends of mine.
I just don't think we have many 2-drops. So the fact we don't have a 2-drop isn't killing me. It's just that we don't have a 3-drop.
So we have like a Thraben Inspector and then like a Ancestral Blade and like multiple like Cobras.
All right, this one's better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do we get rid of the Clear Shot or the Angel? Or the Revoke?
I think it's the Angel.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, mulliganing aggressively is a little better now with the London mulligan. It's actually...
I got to do 100 reps of these in order to keep my status as Centurion.
Do we revoke the chromatic star?
No, we play alcohol. I mean, that is a sneaky play.
Like, if they kept, because they had the chromatic star for fixing,
yeah,
you can just get them. Hope they don't play a white 2-drop here. Off their swamp mountain. No. Okay, that's good. Alright, well that's a bit annoying. Yeah. Do we just cycle it? I feel like we just cycle it.
Cycle it, add white?
Yeah.
I guess you could just like keep it in play because there's very little things that we're going to draw this turn that would play it.
Yeah.
It's just the throw and inspect, and if we draw a land,
if we draw planes, yeah.
Then we do actually want to keep it for the sack on the Bloodbriar. So yeah, I think yeah.
Twisted A-bomb. Fair enough. Yeah, the sack on the Bloodbriar, plus if we draw planes, then sack this for green, we might draw Champion of Lambholt, which we can play. Like, the fixing's more likely to be relevant next turn. Plus the sacrifice. Okay. So play Bloodbriar, or do we play Clear Shot to kill this? I kind of want a Clear Shot.
In order to attack for 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Because that thing's also pretty decent.
Yeah.
Lets us race a bit more easily. Do you get to 100?
Practically.
Well.
Did you like that? Did you like that answer?
Oh, we'll see if Graham's satisfied with that.
Yeah, if Graham's not satisfied, I will continue lifting weights. That's my promise to Graham.
Very good. Graham is not satisfied.
Guess I better pick up some weights then. And take off my shirt. That's the only way I can actually, really...
Now One Chin's really laughing and we can all hear it. We couldn't hear that, One Chin.
One Chin's like, this stream has gotten different.
Well, this is awkward. I think we crack the star using this for a white so that we can hope for... Oh, nah.
No, I think we just play the 2-3.
Yeah, just play this. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Because we need to get the trigger for that. We can do that play next turn.
And what is it that we drew? Is that the Ouija the Tangle?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not a real card.
The packs are being cracked at 8:45, Graham. This one specifically. So hopefully that'll be after we slay this opponent swiftly. And to be fair, we did crack 3 packs for the draft, so... They just weren't in our hot little hands.
And they weren't VIP packs.
Also true. Okay.
Centurion getting his pack off. My 6-pack! Oh.
Don't crack it too hard, now you're pumping the weights. True. Well, we could... We can just attack with both safely, knowing that we can give this Death Touch. Yeah, let's do that. And knowing that we can crack this.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we go -1 mana in combat if they block, but I don't really care about that, really.
Well, you can just crack it now. You can just... but then you can't give Death Touch if you want to play the thing. Yeah, so I attack. I would attack. They're not going to block with the...
Yep.
The Bacious Dragon.
Yep.
Well, I could block and equip their...
Cranial Plating?
Yeah. That's fine, though.
Yeah, we could have Revoke Existence, actually. The Cranial Plating.
We want to play the Odric.
Yeah. I can see that getting the Cranial Plating out of the way could be beneficial, however, but...
But they would have to sack both of their treasures and then lose their
creature anyway. Yeah. And we might have a trick. Cool. So we
I'll
go...
crack the start now and come back to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Death touch. Thoughts on Centurion, Google, Arnie, and press it's a good one. Okay. Cast down certainly gets us. And we're not playing Crusader this turn. Do we want to revoke the cranial plating?
Yep.
I think so too.
I'm quietly confident that I reached 100 there.
Good. Well, you can retain your title. Well, we'll see if Graham's happy for you too, as the one who bestowed the title upon you. Hopefully this is a giant artifact. No, it's just a giant creature. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess at least we can topple their 2/2. And we get to scry, so... Bottom?
Bottom.
Yep.
What happened to our creature? It died.
I got cast downed.
So rude.
Cast downed? Anyway.
You got cast out and you're going down.
Topple the Eager Construct or play the Crusader.
I think
we're happy to topple and just chill for this.
Yeah.
Like a 1/1's not going to do anything, so... And we might draw a Deathwood Cobra or something. Predator is also good.
Oh, Predator ramps.
Yep. Predator for da ramps. Uh-oh. Cranial plating number 2. Should have taken that revoke. That's unfortunate.
It's only +2/+I.
Yeah. I'm not super happy about not having any more artifact removal. I guess we can play Liege next turn, but is that... Hopefully it's not too slow. Actually... Oh, I shouldn't have passed the turn. Yeah, I should have cast this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. I still don't think we do.
Well, the other option was to just play the Odric this turn, not the Kozilek's Predator, and then attack for 4 next turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so attack for 3 with the Predator?
Yeah.
It could change the equip on the thing to trade, but that's alright.
That's fine.
So the thing is, if they attack, they put us to 5, and we've got Legion play, and then the next turn they attack us for 5 and kill us.
Yeah.
So Liege doesn't seem like a great play. Maybe it's Fencing Ace. And,
Fencing Ace Odric to give us an out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if we draw Sylvan Might, then I think it's lethal.
Yeah. Liege does guaranteed 6 plus 3 from this. So Sylvan Might's also lethal because it's got trample.
What else do we have in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5.
We've got another clear shot.
So a clear shot would be lethal with the Odric play, whereas it's not lethal with Liege.
Yeah. Is that right? So they block 3. They would take 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 3, 4, 5,
No, the
6,
liege,
7.
and if they've only got one creature, is lethal as well because the
Yeah.
clear shot gets +1/+1.
Yeah.
What about? No, we don't have Might of the Masses, do we?
No.
Do we have any flyers in our deck?
Yeah, we've got the Angel and we've got Deathwood Cobra.
Okay. So if we draw one of them, which is better?
The Liege, because it makes 2 8/8s next turn.
It makes like 6 8/8s, but yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep, 6 8/8s.
Okay, liege it up then. Oh, my arms. Oh, my muscles hurt now.
The other one doesn't immediately lose to a cast down.
You cut out for me there.
The other one doesn't immediately lose to cast down. Cathodian's a bit annoying.
Anyway, so.
Come on, something gas.
Angel. Angel
Angel or Cobra, come on.
Yeah, either one of those would be good.
Plains does not do it. Alright. Attacks.
Well, that Creeping Vines is definitely coming in.
Yep. In comes Crushing Vines and
Crushing Vines, thank you.
Creeping Vines.
Creeper!
The Creepy Vines. Kiyama. No blocks?
No box.
Nah, blocks. Okay.
Alright, you can concede.
Yep. Well, we'll let them do it for sure.
Waste some
they're
time.
like, but what if we just don't block?
I mean, look, stranger things have happened.
Okay. Yeah, GG. All right. So Crushing Vines comes in.
Yes.
I think. Do we want more tricks? I mean, that was a bad hand. Things didn't go very well for us there. I feel like if they're trying to race us, this might be good. Though they do have cast down.
Yeah, I think they're red-black, so I think they have auto removal, so I don't like that.
Don't like enlarging. They do have a lot of flyers.
Well, to be fair, we saw 2 flyers, so... Oh, no,
Yeah.
we saw 3, didn't we?
Yeah. What was the third one? 2. We saw 2 Rapacious Dragons.
Yeah, that's it. Just the 2 Rapacious.
Sylvan Might and Might of the Masses probably not necessary. What do we cut for the Crushing Vines?
Yep.
Well, no, what do we cut? Chromatic Star?
Yeah, I know what you asked.
Oh, okay. You're just like, yep.
You didn't give me a real answer, I was like...
It's Chromatic Star.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good card, but playing 0 artifacts. Oh, 1 artifact. We've got the Ancestral Blade.
So, oh, jeez. I'm yawning a bunch today. I'm going to Google Arnie Press. Apparently that's a good one, according to
Graham. Yeah. Can't trust Graham.
Arnie Press. How to do Arnie Press correctly. right on the YouTube. People. It's pressed with weights, I say.
Sounds pretty strong.
I am impressed. Boom.
It's true. That's true, Graham. Perhaps we don't have enough 3-drops. I'm just thinking we have a lot of non-creatures in that slot. Anyway, yes, we'd like to play first and hopefully get a better hand. This one's a little better. This is still not ideal, but...
I mean, that card's garbage, but we knew that.
Yeah. Mark into 6 or keep these 7. We'll keep. And we'll thrab the Inspector. So, with this clue, what are your thoughts on keeping the clue until the Bloodbrier's out?
I would like to see if we draw a 2-drop. But either way, I think I would keep it. I think.
Yeah, assuming that we don't draw a 2-drop, which we didn't. Don't know. Do we? I think I'll play the Factory.
Not that it's that relevant, but.
Is Elvish Aberration a cut? It could be, now that we've cut both of the Fierce Empaths.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it probably is.
I'm cleaning my desk at the moment because I got a bunch of the rubber from the weights on my desk.
Oh no. The worst. I think we attack into Direfleet Hoarder here.
Yep. What? Hang on. What?
I think we attack with the Inspector into the Direfleet Hoarder.
Oh, yeah. It does give them the...
Gives them treasure, but... They did not block. So we've got Deathwood Cobra and Clue, or Deathwood Cobra and Revoke Existence next turn. If they play the... don't mind Revoke Existencing a Cathodian.
I like it.
And then do we crack the Clue or play the Cobra?
That is a good question. I think attack first.
Yeah.
And if they block, then play the Cobra. And if they don't block with anything, I think crack the Clue.
Okay.
Cobra.
Cobra.
So what I was thinking there is that we can always crack the Clue next turn, but we don't want to trade the Cobra for the 2-1.
Yeah.
Or we'd prefer to get the extra damage in. But now that the 2-1's gone, it makes... Ooh.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, actually. I approve of that. Pretty cool.
Factory does not battle very well with Direfleet Hoarders.
No, no. Oh, where's the Tangle does?
It sure does, yeah.
Let's crack the Clue before playing your land. Oh, you've already played your land.
I've already played the land, so... Yeah. I just... Yeah. Probably could have touched the other green, but if we drew Champion, wanted to play it.
That's why.
Yeah.
I suppose we actually couldn't have cracked it the way that we wanted to crack it. So you could have just... yeah, I don't know. I think it was fine. You're a good kid.
So I've got 2...
How old are you?
How old am I? 18. Ask Graham. Yeah.
You're a good kid.
I think, according to Graham, what am I, 21, Graham?
Centurion, I'm confident that it is not a common problem for a Magic streamer.
Getting weights rubber on your desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That card is actually going to beat us up a little bit.
Yep.
Clearly.
It is not ideal.
Did you just drop something on your desk?
I did. It was a stack of dice.
What's your favorite die? Is it die? Favorite die? Favorite dice?
Favorite die? I don't know. Don't really have strong proclivities in that department. Should I block the 4-1?
I guess.
I think I probably should.
Yeah, probably. You're not gonna get better.
It does give them the old treasure, but it also saves 4 to the dome.
Yeah, minimum, because, you know.
Degrassi Junior High years old? Yeah, that's right. It is Stu that riles about my age.
Look young? Is that what the deal is?
Yeah, Stu reckons that I look 21. Sylvan might helpful, but we'll see. We'll see. Do we even want to activate Mishra's Factory? That's the question.
Yeah, because you can make it a 5/5 with Silvermite.
Yeah. It's just about whether we want to allow our land to be cast down when we're holding a Liege of the Tangle.
Yeah.
I think we probably do.
I think if they only attack with the Direfleet order, then definitely do it. Yeah. Because if they had a cast down, they'd attack with both here.
So we block. Yep.
Then tap itself to give it +1/+1.
Oh, you have to choose an assembly worker, of course. Yeah. Silly of me.
Mm-hmm. Very silly. You should be ashamed.
And pump the factory. 1 time, no cast down. Ayy. Kozilek's Predator would be an okay draw. Rapacious Dragon.
Hybrids are Rapacious
Twisted A-Bomb.
Could be worse for us.
It could.
Wow.
Well,
we have Liege of the Tangle, which can block a Twisted A-Bomb and also be pretty good.
Hopefully our opponent draws bricks for a couple of turns. Are they going to brick, Graham? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments whether we should expect a grisly ending here for ourselves.
Well, I mean...
Oh, no. It's a spell. Oh. As if they drew a spell.
It doesn't quite kill us. Oh, clear shot. That's fucking good. Alright. Get in there, Liege of the Tangle. Did that reach? Just trample.
Just trample. Otherwise, we would not have been dead last game.
Good point. Good point.
Which, if it did have reach, I'd be pretty upset with us.
I often miss creatures with reach.
Yeah. Especially when they don't have a little bow and arrow in the corner, thanks to Arena. So after this match, we'll definitely be cracking into the VIP.
So we might be a little bit later than 8:45 just because of this finishing, and then I want to give it like at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes of me making a post in just to say, hey, we're going to crack this booster in X minutes, or X's.
Maybe you should do that now and say 9 o'clock.
I think that the new auctions have just
Oh,
gone
I've
up.
just gone up. Okay. Cool. Beginning of combat. Activating that. Cool.
Come on, baby. Oh.
Oh. Going for the
Attacks.
team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I feel like I approve of that attack. So you got to block the 5-3.
Do we?
Why not?
Because it regens. Otherwise, we can kill the battle rattle.
But next turn you're just going to attack for heaps. So I think just take the least amount of damage this turn possible.
Yeah. Okay. It's also less likely we die to a trick.
Well, they could just have another Rapacious Dragon here, and then we
Yeah.
go through and we have the clear shot, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah. We're dead to another Rapacious Dragon anyway.
No, we're not, because we have clear shot.
But they've got battle rattle.
So we target the one that they target.
All right, sure. Instant speed. Got me. Do we want the extra damage, or do we want the extra untapped
No,
lands?
it's very lethal. Like,
Yeah.
it does, now, when you hit, what does it say? Can you read out the text of Leisure the
Yeah.
Tangle?
Whenever Leisure the Tangle deals combat damage to a player, you may choose any number of target lands you control and put an awakening counter on each of them. Each of those lands is an 8/8 green elemental creature. For as long as it has an awakening counter on it, they're still lands.
Okay, so just attack and make all of your creatures into 8/8s.
All of them?
And all of them.
What if they have a something? A wrath.
Yeah, well, you're dead. Whatever. What are they going to have? Rolling Earthquake? Newsflash. You're dead to that shit anyway.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to cast the Ancestral Blade?
I don't think so. Maybe we want to upkeep the kill the Rapacious Dragon in case they draw a removal spell now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to pay it for it with
Yeah,
the mana.
rude. Come on. One
Too
time.
many 8/8s. We lose to Brimstone Volley. I feel like that's one of the only cards that we lose to.
Hey, Leisure the Tangle gets there.
Oh, easy boy.
All right.
Easy.
Yeah, so does Elvish Aberration come out?
Quite possible.
I think any number of other things might be better than it.
Yep.
I'd rather have a trick, I think, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so do you want...
Do we want
Enlarge,
Enlarge, Sylvan Might, or
Might,
Might? I think Might of the Masses is the worst.
Yeah.
We have seen Fatal Push and
Cast down.
Cast Down, so I think... I mean, is it... We've only got one target for Fierce Empath now, so I think Sylvan Might is better than Fierce Empath. 15 creatures is probably enough, plus the Ancestral Blade is effectively 16.
Yep.
Cool. The only thing is they did just slide into a whole lot of moron Diafleet idiots, but that makes Sylvan Might even better, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. So what exercise have you been doing whilst you're in lockdown, Jesse?
Well, for the first couple of months, when we were locked down in kind of March, April time, I was doing stuff for my footy club was sending sort of things to do every week. So I was just doing those exercises. But since the footy season's been called off before we went down into this current lockdown, I've just been doing running. I've actually had to do... I injured my ankle walking one day randomly, so I've been doing kind of a rehab program for that, just scaling up my running a bit, and I'm just kind of getting back to full running now, which is good.
Cool. Do you so like you play footy? What position?
Yeah, just for a club. Well, usually either wing or half forward.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes.
Wing jabber.
Yeah, classic. Orcish Vandal. How do we feel about this?
It is a card that you can't interact with. So
yeah, short of clear shot. Yeah, so they've got the.
I don't think it's even worth a clear shot.
They've got they've got treasures. Yeah, they've got 1 million treasures. That's what's going on here. Damn.
Oh wow. We are going to get to go Kozilek's Predator into Angel. So.
Yeah, it's pretty gas.
Mm-hmm. I've been watching a pretty garbage TV show recently. Called Warrior Nun.
Warrior, as in N-U-N or N-O-N-E?
N-U-N.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it about a nun who's a warrior?
Yeah.
How did I guess? Do we attack first?
Yeah, I can attack.
Graham, you've been watching some Warrior Nun, have you?
It's pretty good garbage. And by pretty good garbage, I mean it's garbage. But I'm like halfway through it, but I'll finish watching it. Yeah, so what I've worked out, Graham, is the trick is to put it on I watch it on VLC, and I just put the speed to 1.7, and then it's watchable. But it's pretty bad if you need it to be at 1.7 in order for the dialogue to be a little more.
So we lost the Predator to an Abrade, which is pretty unfortunate. And they've now got Rapacious Dragon to follow up the Gremlins, which is also unfortunate.
Yeah, they've had a good draw.
Yeah.
They got 4 from that thing?
6.
6?
Yeah.
They might just throw bloody treasures at our face.
Yeah.
So I like Angel here.
Over Kozilek's Predator Clear Shot.
That's a good point. So the big clear shot on the Rapacious Dragon.
Or the Gremlins.
Don't think it would be on the Gremlins.
Okay. I think, clear shot on the Rapacious Dragon. They can kill our soldier with the Vandal. Or they can kill our Kozilek's Predator with a cast down. Or a fatal push in response to the clear shot. But we need to stem the bleeding, I think.
Well, how many cards do they have in hand?
2. Say the other option is Angel. But then if they have the cast down or the clear shot, then they just get to Orcish Vandal, kill this now, and then... if they have the cast down or the fatal push, they can just Orcish Vandal, kill this, fatal push the Angel. Which
no, they
leaves
can't
us...
fatal push the Angel, it's 4 or less.
4 or less, yeah, okay. They'd have to cast down. Okay.
Well, that's what my instinct is.
Yep.
I don't know what the correct one is, but we might also just see a sack a treasure token to kill the 1/1 token, because otherwise we get to attack Vigilance on the token.
Yep.
Which is something.
Otherwise, if they do that, I think we'll sack a spawn to put the Ancestral Blade on the Angel.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really thinking about this.
Yeah. I think they have to decide whether... I think the fact that they're thinking about it means that they're wondering whether they should kill that token or not.
Yep. And wondering whether they need to dome us instead.
Yeah. Which is good, because that means they don't have another Rapacious Dragon in hand, because I think it's a pretty easy... To the Doma!
Yep.
If they have another Rapacious Dragon in hand currently.
Yep.
An option here is... I think like either way we want to equip the...
Yep.
The thing. Have you always been a football player, or has that been something that's...
No, it's been something, actually, Hutch, who was on the stream before, joined his footy club, because it's just something I've been wanting to do for a few years, and seemed like a good opportunity.
Are you...
only started about a year ago. Not particularly, no. I play in the thirds, and I'm not particularly good, but I enjoy it. It's a good way to have a run around.
Yeah, sick.
Cool. So, equip?
Yeah, equip. I was playing some indoor soccer recently.
Oh, yeah.
Down, I was playing a bunch of indoor soccer. And, yeah, the thing is, like, if you're fit, like, that's a really big difference in indoor soccer.
Mm.
So I'm not fit, so I have to, like...
Play goalie?
You have to... like, if you're not good, you have to be better at the game in order to, you know, kind of stand up. But,
okay. Duplicate. That's unfortunate.
I'm also not good at the game, so, like, it's a powerful combination, not being fit or particularly good.
I think we are dead.
Yeah, we're fine. We're so dead. That thing has trample as well. Attack us for 7 here. So I just had like a notification pop up on my desktop saying I need you to contact me urgently.
Oh yeah.
And that's always a bit of a like, oh shit, what's happened when you're a psychologist? And,
yeah.
But then I checked and it wasn't actually my work email. It was my like Hotmail email, which is just all my spam. And it was somebody saying, I've got like a bunch of dollars from a Nigerian prince that needs to be contacted urgently. Like,
excellent news.
Do we still have a clear shot?
Yeah, so we have to kill the dragon.
Yep. So I guess we just pass the turn. Yeah, sure, you can do that.
No, I won't do this now.
Sure. I mean, it means you died if I push, but...
Do we want to equip the Ancestral Blade?
I think so. I think we want to pass the turn.
Yeah.
We also want to, like, play quickly. We just hit 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we're probably just going to die pretty quickly, so it's okay.
They need one more artifact to kill us, so... I'm not feeling optimistic about our chances.
Graham has hit the nail on the head. I am just telling everybody I'm quitting the stream because I got $1 million for a Nigerian prince. Although I didn't contact them urgently. I've let it go for so maybe it's no longer available.
Seems like an error.
I transfer the money to expedite the process.
Okay, I think we can concede this one.
Why? Because we're dead on board?
We could draw a clear shot. They've even got the capsule. Yeah. GG. Oh, that's an unfortunate start to the draft.
The old Jesse being 9-0 and then jumps on a draft with Isaac and immediately wins.
All right, so it's time. Isaac.
Ooh, okay. So I'm going to put on the Facebooks.
I'm going to upsize the camera slightly.
Oh, you can upsize it a lot more than that.
Yeah.
I think you want to go max.
Yeah, we're going to go max. Yeah. All right. We've got to see Isaac's reaction too, though. All right.
Yeah.
Can you see me there, Graham? Thanks, Graham. The Budweiser blimp, but hideous. It's a nice way to describe your friends. Jeez.
Okay, so we're going to crack at 9 p.m.
Yep.
Which is 6 minutes away. Twitch.tv /
the
winning agenda.
That's right. Better get some scissors or something to crack into this. Some pretty serious plastic they got going on here.
Yeah. Now, how are you going to position your camera in order to maximize what comes out of here? Or are you just going to hold
I'm just going to hold them up at the camera like that. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask for some suggestions or some predictions in chat.
Yeah. So what are the hoped for cards? Well, there's Force of Will. So to give you an idea of the structure of these packs, well, it's got it on the back there. Oh, you can't really see that very well. So you get 2 foil borderless, which are like the box toppers, rares or mythics. But the trick is that you can only actually get 1 mythic. So the first one of the box toppers or the borderless cards will always be a rare, and the second one has a 66% chance of being a mythic. So in that mythic borderless slot, it's all about Mana Crypt and Force, really.
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Mm-hmm.
Althania says all the Crypt. And then in the foil rares or mythics slot, you can get... So you get 2 foil rares or mythics as well as the 2 box toppers. So, could hit another Force of Will or something else there. You also get 17 foil commons and uncommons, 10 full art basic lands, 2 foil full art basic lands, which are drawn from not so great Battle for Zendikar full art basic lands and very great unhinged basic lands.
Yep. It's going to be pretty sweet.
Gonna be sweet.
Hang on. I got 2 questions for you. 1, what are you hoping to open? And 2, what do you predict to open?
Well, so the funny thing is, in that first slot, which can be a rare, I wouldn't mind getting Thoughtseize, Stoneforge Mystic, or one of the Tron lands. Funnily enough, I know people hate the idea of these Tron lands. Can we turn Isaac up a bit? Yes, we can. Try speaking again, Isaac.
Yeah, I can speak again. I can always speak. I can talk to you about my day, or I can tell you Isaac's story about when I was growing up, and my parents forgot to pick me up from school one time. It's pretty great.
One time?
Yeah, just the one time.
Good. We're all fixed. Isaac's better. So what are we hoping to open? Yeah, so Stoneforge Mystic, Thoughtseize, or one of the Tron lands, I wouldn't mind. Even though people kind of hate the idea of common Tron lands being made into rare box toppers, I think the art's really sweet. So, yeah, and I have a Tron deck, so, and then in the Mythic slot, yeah, I'd love to get a Force of Will. Cryptid be great. Sort of Fire and Ice would be nice, but I opened a box of the regular boosters and got a Sword of Fire and Ice there, so I think getting another Sword of Fire and Ice would be great, but, more reprints are welcome of Tron lands, is there? Dare to be a donut?
Yeah, reprints are gas.
Reprints are gas. Oh, no, anything, yeah.
The only thing I have noticed recently is that, like like these VIP boosters, like this Stoneforge Mystic that I cracked last night.
Yeah.
Like it is super sweet, and I will play it in Highlander. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, at what point am I just being ridiculous in how much I'm pimping out my Highlander deck? Like, at some point, I just look like a douchebag. You know what I mean? I don't know where that point is. Actually, there's a good chance that I just passed that point like ages ago, and I should just
yeah, just embrace it.
Just lean into the douchebaggery.
I think so. One Chin's happy to chime in on how much of a douchebag you are.
Ooh, an opportunity to point this out. I've got some miscuts in my Hana deck, which she doesn't like.
Okay.
So she's busting in with that. You do have all those misprints on the douchebag level, just to be clear.
Yeah, so Althanier says, I'm considering pimping out my Tron deck. Yeah, I think that's the thing. People have drastically underestimated how appealing it's going to be for people to get 12 foil box topper Tron lands. Like,
yeah,
that's going to seriously dent the supply of these, and I think the prices are going to end up pretty high for those Tron.
Yeah, pieces. That's what. Yeah, some people are predicting it's going to go up just because the demand is significantly higher because they want 4 of.
Yeah.
Breast. That's Rob Stewart. Rob Stewart, welcome to the stream. Do you remember Rob Stewart, Jesse?
I do. I do indeed. Yeah. My body also remembers Rob Stewart touching it. So, yes.
That's sus as.
I think it's a pretty common experience for anyone who was playing Magic between, I don't know, 2005 and 2012. As it is, trying to finish my Masterpiece collection. I don't have any Masterpieces. What are your favourite Masterpieces, Althania? Prices looking bad for that, so probably normal art foils for me. Yeah. I have been just quietly keeping an eye on the Tronlands, the full art ones, and there are not a whole lot of them for sale.
Masterpiece Sol Ring looks pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah, that is super sweet. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Shall we get cracking?
Time to crack that booster. So show everyone that unopened packet, right? And you got to make sure that doesn't go off camera, because I tell you what, if you crack like a pack full of mythics, it has to look completely not dodgy.
It has to not leave the screen.
Yeah, exactly right. So, ooh, come on, baby.
All right, it's now got a little corner there. It's an absurdly large box for one pack of cards. All right, salivating gremlins to start off with.
Salivating already.
Problem is I'm getting a lot of reflection from my screen. Maybe I should turn my screen off here. Give me a sec. That'll make it better.
All right, servo token, solid.
It's like a raccoon fighting with a cereal box. Thanks, Graham. I'm just trying to get this exactly right.
And that's Milky White Justice, who I believe is in the stream at the moment. Milky White Justice hooked us up with hooked me up with some VIP boosters, one of which is going to Jesse at some point. Ooh, sneaky little skin brand goblin. Some Vidalcan Infuser. Ooh, what's that? A
Driver of the Dead. Bloodbriar, which hopefully is going to win us some games in this draft.
Yeah, we've got 3 of them in our deck, I think. 2 or 3, yep.
Alright, Spellbomb.
Costly Plunder. Chromatic Star. Well, that's a decent one. Chromatic Star foil is probably, a couple of dollars. And Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. Useless Wilson. Veteran Explorer foil. That card's alright. I think I see some legacy play. Cullen Dias.
Wanting, what are we looking for, like Metamorphoses and things? Not hitting them, unfortunately. Oh yeah, Vampire Hexmage, that's a combo.
Combo Breaker. Woodwind Champion, solid card in draft.
A Brimstone Volley for the upshift from common.
Yep.
Lightning Greaves. Not a bad hit.
Only Lightning Greaves in the pack.
Yep.
And
all right.
We got
Glasshouse Hulk. All right, so I think we're on to rares now.
Rare number 1 is Conjurer's Closet.
Rare number 2.
Ooh,
Kalia.
Pass. That
All
is a
right.
good one. All right,
First box topper.
First box topper. Come on. Try and land. Come on.
Thoughtseize?
Solid.
That was on the
Solid.
list. That was on the list.
That is good. That is a good
All right.
Thoughtseize.
So for those of you who've watched a million of these videos, what comes after Thoughtseize? Hey! Hey!
Oh, very
nice. All right.
Yeah.
Mox Opal.
Sick. All right. Well done, Jesse. You did good.
Thank you.
Did good. Yeah.
And foil Avon Plains for the Avon land.
Yeah, sick.
Whew.
Foil
Good.
Mythic, Mox Opal.
Yeah.
Mox Opal,
well,
good one. Well,
and 2 mythics in the pack. The Kalia and the Mox Opal.
yeah, the foil Kali is actually probably decent just as is.
So yeah, can't complain about that too much.
Ah. So now we're going to get back into our actual draft.
Back
You
down
wanna
to
talk
normal
about
size, yeah.
that? We
Booster
can get
box
going
game
on
VIP
there.
edition, sell them and go again. Yeah, well, that would certainly work. Well, that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I mean, Thoughtseize was on the list of ones that we wanted to hit.
Thoughtseize and Mox Opal, that's like a double hit, I think.
Yeah.
Like if Thoughtseize was in your Mythic slot, then you got to be happy with a Thoughtseize,
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's better than some of the Mythics. So, although I actually don't like the art on that Thoughtseize. Like, I'm not a big fan.
The little puzzle piece being removed from the cranium.
Yeah, it's just
Harks back to that memory lapse art. Which is a bit weird.
jump in the queue. Let's play some
Yeah,
Magic.
yeah. I got to turn my screen back on. Thanks for
That's what's
thanks
like
for dropping down. Everyone, whoa. What happened here? Everything has gone haywire. There we go.
Someone said booster box game VIP edition. Sell them all and go again. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. We've got to get Isaac back. Where's he gone? Hey, there he is.
Hey, I'm back.
Had a bit of a disaster turning the screen off.
Kajit is innocent from Brest. Rob Stewart.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. Lightning Greaves foil uncommon, the regular version, probably not going to be as sought after given that it's a box topper. Given that there is a box topper version. I think fewer people are going to see that as something to pimp their decks out with. But yeah, looking at that Mox Opal in the flesh, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they actually look better in real life than
And the
than
Thoughtseize.
on the videos that I have seen. Have
I
you
mean-
been watching many videos of people just
Yeah, I
cracking
have.
them
I have, yeah. I've watched a few. I mean,
Yeah.
considering that, borders are there for a reason to improve card quality, it's pretty impressive that they've managed to make them look good. Like, cut the cards well and make them look good with no border. And with foiling right to the edge. I imagine that'd be pretty challenging.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff. Well, I've got another one to crack next week, so probably
Same
be
time.
around the same time next week for those of you who
Same bat channel?
Pardon me?
Same bat channel?
Damn right. And hopefully some similarly good cracks.
Mull Egan.
One Mull Egan for us. Oh dear.
Mull Egan.
The old multi 5. Well, at least it's a decent 5. Decent. Chuck back the Angel and the Cobra.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Angel and Cobra. Done. Yeah, not a great 5, but not the worst. I mean, not great to go to 5, but not too bad to have something like this. Alright. 2 game 1 mulligans is not an ideal way to go.
That's alright. That's alright.
That's alright.
That's alright.
Tap for green white. Or should I tap for double white?
For those that join us that don't know our deck, it is a green-white aggro deck, but we've also got Liege of the Tangle, which is an 8-drop in our deck. We have like triple Kozilek's Predator, which is a green and 3 to cast, 3/3. When it comes in, we've got it in hand. When it comes into play, you get 2 Eldrazi tokens, and you can sacrifice them to add 1 mana. So we can ramp into our Liege of the Tangle and play it on turn 6. we've also got, is it 2 or 3 Briar Alpha thing? Briar something.
Yes, we're Bloodbriar. We've got 3, I think.
3 Blood Briar Elemental, which is a 3 mana 2/3 that whenever you sacrifice something, you get to. Oh, you got to get in there for the damages. I will get in there for the damages.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got 3 of the 2/3 that whenever you sacrifice a permanent, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. So with the triple Kozilek's Predator, then they're like a 3 mana card that can easily get to 5 power to attacking on turn.
Thoughts on just doming them with this?
I don't think dome them, but
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll
Maybe
probably
crack the thing for white.
crack it for white.
Yeah, crack it for white.
Or should I? Yes, that's the right way to do it.
What you got? What you got? Another 2-drop?
Yeah.
All right, pass the 10.
Yeah. I mean, at least we've got a 4 and a 5 now.
Yeah.
It's decent.
So our deck is all about the aggression, and then we've got 2 angels as well to follow up with flying beats.
Yeah, we kind of do want to hit those Bloodbriars on turn 3.
Yeah. Yeah. The deck's not doing what it's supposed to do in this game.
No.
But, yeah, that's all right. Kimba.
I'm actually reflecting on it and thinking that maybe we did need to play the enlargers.
You actually cut out there for me for a second.
Oh, I'm thinking maybe we did need to play the enlargers, just because, they're such a huge blowout.
I suppose, because that deck is not as strong as we would like it to be. Maybe
Yeah.
less consistency, more like
blowout potential. Yeah. Because enlarge on a fencing ace is pretty gas. And this is pretty not ideal. Thoughts on blocks?
Well, I mean,
we get to eat the servo.
Yeah. And I think chump block something.
Chump block that. And do we do another chump block here?
I think I would.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it doesn't matter which. Just gotta hope we don't draw Legion of the Tangle now. Cool.
So Angel comes down.
Or we just attack with Fencing Ace.
Or we attack with Fencing Ace first? And
Yeah.
then play...
Yeah, but then it's not there for the D.
I think we just play Angel.
But either way, we're probably not going to block with Fencing Ace this turn. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we attack with it. I don't know.
I think that they will block if we attack with Fencing Ace.
With what? With the Glint Sleeve, maybe? Yeah. And then we don't really want to cast this. Fair.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not a great spot. Do we attack with the Predator?
We can attack with the Fencing Ace, yeah? It would trade with anything they... No, not anything they block with.
It would trade with anything they block with.
It would have to... No, because it doesn't trade with the...
It doesn't trade with the Glint Sleeve, yeah.
Yeah. So, do we want to just attack with that thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I think their other creatures are actually probably better than it, even though we have the Sylvan Might.
Yeah. And they might trade with their 3/3.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay. And if we get in for 4 damage here, that's actually pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Because we got like 10 points worth of trample damage with that might twice on the Fencing Ace.
Yep. Graham strongly recommends drawing a decent opening hand, which I can see where you're coming from, Graham, but...
Yeah, look, come on, mate. Leave it to the professionals, all right? I jest. I agree. I agree with your comment.
Do we do this?
That is a weird...
we can't just do that because we die, but...
I think block the Angel with your 3/3 Angel.
Yeah.
And I think block the...
Fuck, I can't. Yeah?
That's what I think.
Die to combat trick, but yeah, who cares?
Yeah. I think we died at a combat trick anyway.
Yeah.
Unless we want to also block with our fencing ace, but then we're just prolonging our death.
Yeah. I think fencing ace is the only way we can ever conceivably win this game.
Mm.
It would be pretty gas to win this game, though. But their 3 cards in their hand would have to be complete bricks. And we'd have to draw something relevant next turn. Surely that's not too much to ask after a multi-5. What would be good for us next turn? Would another Predator would be fine. 2 extra chump blockers.
Yeah, a Predator would be good, actually. What else? Another Angel would be alright?
Yep. Another Angel would be great, just for the vigilance.
Hmm. And the blocker. And the pump.
Yeah.
What would not be good? Liege of the Tangle. Or a land.
Yep. Enlarge would be gas if it was in the deck.
Yeah, Enlarge would do that job.
Poor little fencing ace. Let's take another look at that Mox Opal.
Checking out the auctions currently up on Rob's MTG auctions.
Oh, yeah.
Bo has like a foil box type of Chrome Mox and an Academy Ruins, there's a Conic Rift, and a Power Plant, which is pretty cool. There's a Wooded Foothills from Michael Close. Oh, there's a FTB Avacyn Angel of Hope up there.
Mm.
Oh, like some borderless showcase cards from M21. Some foils from M21.
What do you think our opponent's tanking on?
I think that he's just
a call from the boss?
Deals on Rob's MTG auctions.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Probably so.
Yeah.
I'm certainly glad there's no equipment on this Kambakar Regent. That's for sure.
Oof.
And... Oh, a counter? What's going on? Or is our opponent disconnected? Is that what that means? Let's show chat. Nope.
You have to show game log in order to...
to see disconnection.
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe they just have the win in hand and they're just waiting to troll you.
It's possible.
Mm.
Well played. So how many more VIP packs have you got to crack?
I have 2 more to crack in total. And it's a very good question as to how long I can last before I just crack them.
The disconnection is our other out, Graham.
Disconnection is a solid out. Disconnection is always an out. Disconnection is more likely than the out of DQ. You know, like when you're like, I just won, but the best I can come is 10th. But maybe if like 2 people that are going to be in the top 8 get disqualified for like colluding or gambling or something, then I'll sneak in.
Yeah, that's not a great out.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying though? You're not sure how long you can last with these packs in the house without cracking them?
Wow, you're just like cutting out occasionally.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that it's not cutting out to the stream, but it's just on Discord you're cutting out a little bit. So apologies that I'm constantly asking for the repeat from Jesse, but that's what's happening there.
You're not sure how long you can last with the packs in the house.
That's true. It's often something that, I struggle with.
Oh, wow, okay. We're just dead to Fortify.
What? I actually kind of, like I mentioned that was a potential that what was going on was they're just waiting because they've got the kill in hand and they wanted to slow roll it.
Well, there you go. So we could...
It's going to be two enlarge in there because they got less removal because they're green-white.
Yeah. Chromatic Star and Aberration can come out.
Yep.
And then do we just want more tricks?
I don't think so.
No.
Or maybe we don't want like a revoke existence, and we want another trick instead.
Yeah.
We didn't see that in the artifacts. Yeah.
So Sylvan Might, Might of the Masses, or Strength of Arms. Strength of Arms pretty bad because we've only got one equipment. So
it would be either Might of the Mass or Silver Might. On the play, I'm gonna say Might of the Masses.
the other option was to play 40 cards, but that's obviously garbage.
Oh, we're playing 41, are we?
Yeah, no, we'll play 40. I'll just cut that Might of the Masses.
Like true connoisseurs of the game.
The 41st card, the most important.
I love the 40 card. Like I know it's inferior and I shouldn't love it, but I do love it. And don't tell me how to live my life. You're not my real dad.
Yes, this is true. Graham. So about that good opening hands.
Yeah, that's. I'm starting to feel like maybe we should have been listening to Graham. Like.
Yeah, maybe we should draw a good opening hand. Okay, well, we're going to keep this, I think.
Yeah. And then, what are we going to put on the bottom?
Probably Thraben Inspector, although maybe it's
Forest.
Yeah. Because we lose if we don't draw planes anyway. Like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although if we draw like Cobra, then we fail to draw a third land.
Yeah, then we'll feel pretty miserable. Yeah. That would be not ideal. I'm glad we put the forest on the bottom.
Me too. Me too.
Champion. Next turn. To battle with their champion. Yeah, this is the other thing. Because we saw the Kemba, we could have considered keeping the Revoke Existence in, because they're probably playing a few equipment, but...
That's a good point. We did say Kemba. We did say You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, their deck's a lot better than ours.
I don't think so, actually. I think that they've just drawn better than we have.
Yeah, true. We have mulligan both games. Okay. Well, we're still not actually dead here, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely not. If we draw a plains, then we draw like Angel, followed by
Kozilek's Predator, followed by Enlarge.
Actually, just the Kozilek's Predator. Just the Kozilek's Predator.
Oh, come on. Come on. Stop that immediately.
Stop that. It's silly. Oh, okay, Topple. That's another option that we could draw.
What an absolute trolling.
God.
Okay. At least we've got Sylvan Might, I guess.
Yeah.
So we can kill this Kozilek's Predator.
Yeah. But if we draw in large, then...
we'll hate ourselves. Yeah, Woodland Champion into 1 million tokens is pretty gas.
Yeah, wow.
If only we had a Wrath.
If only we had a right-click concede game option.
I actually think this is pretty bad attack from them.
Yeah, we can kill 2 of their things, yeah.
I mean, we're still dead, but... especially if they have Angel in hand, which they probably do.
I don't even think they need Angel, but yeah.
Oh, do we kill the servo?
Yeah. I think we'll kill the servo, yeah.
Yeah.
And block the 3/3.
Yeah.
How big is the woodland thing?
6/6. So we'll take 9. It's pretty miserable. Okay. What an absolute trolling.
Did we draw Kozilek's Predator there? Oh,
sorry?
That's a drop. Yeah? That's
a drop. It's a drop. That's a drop.
It's a drop, baby.
Drop. All right.
So the question is now, do we stick around and open a sealed pool,
Yeah.
or do we call it a night and go have a nap?
Oh, let's open a sealed pool.
All right. Do you have enough packs? Of course you do. You fucking went 9-0 before this.
No, but I don't have enough tickets by the looks of it. What am I missing? 8 packs, 8 tickets. That's enough. What are we talking about? I don't have enough core set packs. That's what I don't have.
I see.
I do have double masters packs. Sealed. Okay.
Crack, 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 crack.
Something gas, surely. Oh, we lost Isaac again. Ooh, there he is.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Ooh, and we got a Thrag Tusk. Also, we want to.
And we've got a Scarab God. Hold on. We need to get.
Ooh. Hang on, what card is that? Do you mean the Scarab God? I'm guessing that's what you mean.
We got the Scarab God, yes.
Yeah, we got the Scarab God.
I'm just trying to get this right on the screen. There we go. We can close off this. All right. So, sort by rarity first. Let's have a look. 3 mythics.
So, the Scarab God, Geist of Sintraft,
and Kalia of the Vast. So whenever Kalia attacks an opponent, you put an angel, demon, or dragon from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. 4 cost 2/2. My favorite.
Okay, so it's a 4 cost 2/2 flyer. I see.
Or the Scarab God.
Well, I think
Esper's looking pretty good.
What's your creatures like in your rares? What are your rares just in general?
We got Hana, Master of Ethereum.
Ooh, Master.
Tempered Steel.
Tempered Steel. Okay.
Toxic Deluge. Hello.
So we got Toxic Deluge and the Scarab God.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hope that. What about uncommons? I will just sort by color, I think. So blue's looking decent. F all in white, but 2 glint sleeves. Very strong red with 2 salivating gremlins called Oath of Flame Fiend. But gets pretty. One of Braid gets pretty narrow after that. Toxic Deluge. Black's not great, but there is an Executioner's Capsule. Blue, we've got a Relic Run, which is good.
Cast down Executioner's Capsule, Toxic Deluge.
Oh, I didn't see the cast down. Yep.
Yeah. So I think that Black is going to get in there in some capacity, definitely.
Yeah, I don't love this card, but it is good if we've got a lot of artifact creatures in a way. I mean, it only kills their worst creature is the only thing, so I haven't always loved it. We've also got a hidden stockpile. Oh, hello.
Cool.
Artifacts is what's really going to determine where we are. If I can just scroll across properly here. No, apparently not. There we go. So, no Tron. That's sad. Okay, so we can't play any artifacts. No, jokes.
Cascade Bluffs for the splash in the red, so we can play Blood Moon if we want to.
Yep. Darksteel Axe, Cranial Plating.
A couple of Glimmer Barriers, if we want Glimmer Barriers.
Yeah. A couple of Tumble Magnets, a Cathodian. This is not looking great. An Iron League Steed, a Joyous Familiar, and a Skin Wing. Not a lot of power there.
Skin Wing, yeah.
So I think Darksteel Axe, Bauble might get in there. Do we have any? Yeah, we'll see.
Leave it out for now. What's our white looking like?
We've got the 2 Glint Sleeve Artisans, and that's about it.
Green has like Thrag Tusk and
2 Bloodbriars, Overmauled Mysteries, which is good synergy.
Oh, alright.
And a Kozilek's Predator.
So it's interesting because like we've got like 3 really good blue-black cards in Executioner's Capsule, Cast Down, and the Scarab God.
Yeah.
And then like there is a significant shift down to our next best card. Oh, we've got Toxic Deluge as well.
Yes, we do. And then we've got Master of Ethereum, which helps a little, but we don't have heaps of good.
Sift is alright.
Parasitic Strix, Fairy Mechanist.
Yeah. What else do we have?
Rush of Knowledge, Sarah Sphinx. Yeah, we're definitely playing blue.
Yeah. Okay. So build the blue-black deck and then have a look if we're splashing white.
Yeah. Master of Ethereum, Riddlesmith, Relic Runner, and we may play the Brainstorms.
I think play the Hinder as well.
Oh, yeah. Over the Metallic Rebuke?
I think I'd play both.
Yeah. Okay. Deluge, Cast Down. Does Painsmith get in there? We'll see.
Yeah, Painsmith gets in there.
Capsule. Scarab God.
Divest.
You play that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't love Supernatural Stamina. Drive of the Dead. I'm still...
I'm not particularly high on Driver of the Dead.
Not particularly high
I think
on that.
I'd Brainstorm in this deck just because the faster we get to the Scarab God, the better.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got Toxic Deluge as well. So Brainstorm's kind of rubbish, but it allow us to play like a 38 card deck.
We also have 2 of these and 2 Tumble Magnets, which is worth considering.
That is certainly a thing.
We have Cranial Plating, which also works well with them. Brainstorm is fixing for white. That's true, Graham. Basalt Monolith doesn't seem important. Iron League Steed could be okay, just for more creatures. Joros Familiar is fine.
Bauble gets in there.
Who does, sorry?
Bauble, Mishra's Bauble.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, a foil, so worth less.
Worth less, not worthless.
Yes. Peace Strider and Skin Wing here. Probably not, although we might cut the infusers for them.
Where we might just cut the Tumble Magnets and the infusers.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd put them in main.
Okay. Skin Wing and Peace Strider.
I would play Skin Wing over Joriel's Familiar.
Yep.
And I would play Peace Strider over Iron League Steed.
Yeah.
Just generally speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And with the double Brainstorm Mishra's Bauble, we can actually play 16 land.
Yes, the question is, do we want to play any of these great white splash cards that we have?
Yeah, because we could play the Gleaming Barrier. I don't think we want to play white. I guess Hannah's pretty great.
Hannah's pretty good with Mishra's Bauble. And what else? Parasitic Strix, Fairy Mechanist. We've also got this Master of Ethereum sitting here, which is not as good if we're playing Skinwing over Iron League Steed.
I think that's alright. Also, still Axe can get out of here.
Yep. Geist with Tumble Magnet is also a thing.
It's not a real thing, but it is a thing.
Yeah. Nothing much to target with Treasure Mage. Sorry?
I just think with in limited, there's just too many 2-power creatures. So Geist is a real constructed all-star, and limited can be ridiculous, but most of the time isn't because it just trades with a 2-drop.
So the other option we have here is to go more heavily into artifact creatures with this Tempered Steel, Glintsleeve Artisans, the Hidden Stockpile, and just play like an even Esper mana base. And play like the... Nah, doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got quite the creatures for it. We've got Cathodian and Iron League Steed and Jonas Familiar. That's all that would come in.
I just think that the Scarab God and the Sarah Sphinx and Sift and Toxic Deluge and Cast Down, I think it's just a good control deck. So let's just play that.
What about Silumgar Scavenger? I kind of think we need a couple more finishes, because if they kill the Scarab God and Sarah Sphinx, we haven't got a lot else.
Well, it's really hard to kill the Scarab God. They need to have like Path to Exile or Crib Swap.
Yep. But if they do,
then counter it.
Okay. Yeah. I think this is okay as a 23.
Yeah, it could be Frogify instead. Also, how many artifacts do you have for that Master of Ethereum?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but they don't really count. So really just 5 that are going to remain in play.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It is pretty good with Strix and Mechanist as an anthem, but...
Yeah. I mean, it's still fine. It's still fine. You can still play that. I'm just wondering if like Frogify or even Monitor, Corridor Monitor is better, just as a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Because we are like a pretty dedicated control deck here.
Yeah, Corridor Monitor could be okay.
Yeah, it's a very defensive card, but yeah. Yeah, I'd Corridor Monitor.
And we could play that and 24.
Yep, sure.
16 land?
16 land, and I'd probably play 10 islands, 6 swamp.
We haven't got any double black. So I think that works.
Yeah, and the Brainstorm. We just want to be able to hit Brainstorm.
So the other option is whether green, white, red is better. With the kind of sacrifice synergies.
I just think that this is a really good deck, so I wouldn't even bother looking at anything else, but that's my...
Yeah, it's pretty hard to not play Scarab God, isn't it? Ooh.
Yeah, the card's fucking great. Also, Toxic Deluge is...
Oh, do we want to play match?
Do we want to what?
Do we want to play match?
Yeah, we can play a match.
Yeah. Alright. We'll play one match before we finish up.
Play one match.
One match. Just going to look at this Thoughtseize art again, because I haven't really seen it all that much. It's kind of cool. I don't mind the little fairy with the little puzzle piece, stealing it from the face. Can't complain about that.
Oh, I definitely can't complain. It's just not my... I'm not going to acquire one of them for my Highlander deck, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that original art's pretty good. I mean, it's certainly better than the Theros art.
Yeah.
But yeah, that original Alexi Bricklot art is really nice. From Lorwyn. What are Wanchin's thoughts?
It's better than the Nicol Bolas Expedition one.
Oh, what's that one?
There's a masterpiece, Thoughtseize, that's like with the hieroglyphic writing, I think.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, not the best.
Yeah.
I've had a surprising number of people play Magus of the Abyss against me, and it's never been amazing.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty bad card.
Hey, Graham, can you stop giving us one-landers in our opening hand?
Jeez.
I think we keep it, though, with Brainstorm. Do we? Maybe not. We can't really afford to.
No, it's not a very good hand even if we draw runner.
Yeah.
So, Mull.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
What do we think on the bottom? Cranial plating?
Or the Sphinx.
I think the Sphinx might just win us the game. No, I think it might just win us the game. I don't know.
Okay, cranial plating then, sure. Or the runner, if you know.
Yeah, maybe I'd rather have the cranial plating for the Strix.
Yeah, I think runner. Are we on the play or the draw?
Can't remember. We're on the draw. So maybe the creature would have been better. Who knows? Nice mono blue deck. Yeah, just like our mono green deck in the last draft, Graham. The chat in a bit of a better spot. Oh, we drew the Brainstorm. Main phase it?
Not play it this turn.
Okay.
I don't want to hold off on playing the Brainstorm unless...
Ugh.
Please get out of skull.
This seems pretty gnarly.
or Sword of Feast and Famine, so we can't ever kill any good creatures because we can't ever kill artifacts.
Sword of Light and Shadow.
Far out.
Well, we have all our mana. What could go wrong?
Literal nothing. Nothing could go wrong.
I mean, our opponent can gain 3 life and return creatures to their hand.
Mm-hmm.
What's that going to do against our 4/2 Parasitic Strix?
I had a coffee today. I don't usually have coffee, so...
Is that why you're yawning so much?
Could be, yeah. It's worn off and now I mean, no, it's totally because you're a very boring person to interact with.
Damn it.
So I forgot for a second because of how bored I was.
Strix or Corridor Monitor Equip or Corridor Monitor Brainstorm?
So I actually think Corridor Monitor, because then you can block this sorted up.
Yeah.
Stoneforge Mystic. And I like Brainstorm at the end of their turn.
Mm-hmm.
You can, yeah, because they can animate their Mishra's Factory and attack, but that's also fine because it uses their entire turn.
Yep.
To just attack for 4 and gain 3.
In comes the sword.
Yeah, we're going to really struggle against that sword. I don't even know if we've got much artifact removal in our seal pool.
In our pool, no. So there's 1 Abrade in red.
Okay.
So I might need to board into the red deck, I think.
Nah.
I knew you'd hate that.
Board into the red deck.
Do you remember when we boarded into the red-white deck in your seal?
I do. There's a pretty good story, chat. We had like 2 minutes left on our clock because we were playing the blue-black, like a blue-black-white, like an Esper control deck. And I was like, hey, Tom, is this game 2 or game 3? And he's like, it's definitely game 3. Yeah, definitely game 3. And so we got to the end of the game. We won the game, and I'm like, sick. And then it says go to sideboarding with like 3 minutes left on the clock. And we're like, oh my God. And so we sided into a red-white aggressive deck with like double team of Battle Rage and a bunch of pump spells. And we got a 3-power creature on play, in play, and then we attacked, and they blocked with a Eldrazi Scion and stacked it so that we didn't gain life because it was a 3/2 lifelinker. And then we went +2/+2 pump and then team of Battle Rage and did them 10 damage. And then next turn we attacked again with the 3/2 lifelinker. They blocked with the Eldrazi Spawn token and sacked it. And we went +2/+2 team of Battle Rage, and then they died. And they had like 5 creatures out. It was glorious.
Thoughts on attacking with the 5/5?
That's a bloody 5/5. Well, it currently says that the other thing can't attack us.
Yeah.
So I like just passing the turn because it's
the Sphinx is hopefully going to kill them anyway.
Yeah.
And we don't
do some work with the +1/+1.
Yeah, we don't really want to trade the Master of Ethereum for the Alabaster Mage here, so I think it's better not to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be quite...
It's got a bunch of blue creatures, which is good for...
It's good for the all island draw. We are drawing an island next turn. We know that. But that's okay.
We should be drawing a Sphinx next turn.
A Sphinx? Which Sphinx?
The Sphinx that's currently in our hand because we could get divested here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or Heartless Pillaged.
True.
But then we could also get Path to Exile and we want to shuffle our library, so...
Mm-hmm.
So there's reasons for both. I mean, no, it's just a terrible play by you, Jesse. Terrible play.
Thoughts on the block?
I would block.
One thing about it is it puts another creature in their bin, even if we are successful here, or if we trade.
So there's a decent chance they just like path the or kill the Master of Ethereum and trade. But
Yeah.
it's awkward that the creature that they give us, Buddy, has a white color.
Does it? It's colorless, right?
Oh, colorless. We can block.
Yeah.
We can block if we want to.
Yeah. Okay, and we've got a cranial plating. So what could be better? That's really annoying.
Yep.
Given our Sarah Sphinx. But yeah, okay.
I guess we just play the Sphinx and.
Or do we just play the streaks?
Because that trades, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sphinx. I mean streaks. Play the streaks.
Ooh.
Do you want to equip to the 1/1 and attack, and then change the equip? I don't think you do, but I just want to know. Question.
The downside of that is what? That if they equip the sword on the Stoneforge Mystic, we have to trade the Strix for it, but I think that's still fine.
I think just attack to the Strix and pass it to him.
Okay.
I think it just gives them too many options.
Question was, do we keep the Steel Sabotage or the Fatal Push up? I opted for the Fatal Push.
Yeah, keep mana open for the Fatal Push.
Yeah, it'd be nice not to mulligan in one of these games, hey? Maybe we should just construct our decks better.
We should. At least we're not playing 41 cards in this.
Yeah. Okay.
So when there was like the lockdown period ended and we could like go to do some things again, I got like multiple messages from my dentist being like, "Hey, you need to come in and get a dental check." And they were kind of aggressive in the first text. Like, they weren't pretty nice about it. And then I was just like, I'm just not coming in.
Attacks first and then Sarah Sphinx?
I agree with that. I'm down. Or do you want to just fucking play? I don't know. Yeah, attack first and then play the Sarah Sphinx.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to trade for the Bone Picker if they want it. I mean, I know this deprives us of a block potentially, but...
So, yeah, my aggressive dentist who, like, obviously, like, didn't have any business for a while and was maybe a little bit antsy about getting some business. I'm just like, no, I'm just not coming in. And,
Thoughts on equip Sarah Sphinx or equip Shapeshifter?
Pass it to him. I don't know. I guess equip Sphinx.
I think we equip Shapeshifter in case they equip Stoneforge Mystic and attack.
Okay, do that.
Yeah,
that's actually a good idea. So now we're back in lockdown and all the dentists are closed, and now my tooth hurts. So
getting a big old telling off from one chin.
Proud of, like, you know, I actually went to the dentist and they said, "Oh, you've got great teeth and everything." It's like, you know, you're doing fine. I hope you're like, and I go, "Oh yeah, because I've been paying much attention because of lockdown. I'm making sure I, you know, brush my teeth properly, floss and all that." Yeah, and I keep on reminding Isaac to do that.
Wanshin's all about telling me things that I do wrong.
How do you find time to do anything else, Wanshin?
What a blowout.
What a blowout.
Hashtag shit Wanshin says.
One of Facebook's greatest hashtags, I think. I felt like there used to be one of those, like, maybe once a week, if not more frequently.
You cut out there. Classic cutout.
Classic cutout.
It was like, and it was one of those, like, it sounded like, it looked like you were saying something that was funny, but only like the first time you said it, because if you repeat it, it's not going to be as funny.
It's not.
Feel free to just leave it at that.
My question to you, Isaac, is this. Does our opponent here just have the win in hand? Is that why they're paying cost now? They're actually doing something.
Okay.
Sword equip. Okay.
It's got protection from white, and they didn't realize that because now it's only a 3/3.
Nice.
So now you trade your
shapeshifter for it.
Yeah.
Sweet. That worked out really nicely.
Yeah, good equip.
The old unequip my own ancestral blade. Ugh. Our outs are shrinking by the second. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah. Like, if we just hit a cast down here, we're actually pretty good.
Soft. Rush of Knowledge is also pretty good.
I guess discard an island.
Yeah, play Painsmith.
Yeah, play Plainsmith.
And Swamp.
Yeah.
So that we can equip.
I think I would just equip the cranial plating to the parasitic strix and pass the turn after you play the
yeah.
Painsmith.
The question that I'm now having is, does this Rush of Knowledge actually win us the game?
Well,
like, what can we draw? Do we actually have enough? Oh, we got the Scarab God.
Yeah, the Scarab God and a cast out and a cast down and an Executioner's Cap. Sure, is not very good here. Scarab God would be pretty good. It makes black things, but it takes all of the cards out of their graveyard.
And also allows us to attack into those Bone Pickers a little better.
Yeah. It's a little bit awkward if they oh no, it's not that awkward. If they equip and then attack, we just
block with the Sphinx. With the Strix. Yeah. Yeah, we better not get our Sphinxes and our Strix mixed up here. Could lead to some block with the 3/3 or attack with the 3/3 situations.
Yeah.
I still think we block with the Strix.
What are they going to get back?
Alabaster Mage and gain 3 life.
I actually think that we let that. Fuck. Maybe you want to just chump up with the Painsmith. Oh, we can't block with the Painsmith.
No. I think the fewer times we let them trigger this, the more chance we have of winning the game.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Trade with the Strix. I'm just aware that we don't have that many flyers, so...
Yeah. Certainly not that many blue flyers. We've got Fairy Mechanist. But we're not going to be able to draw and play that next turn. We might have to trade this away, depending on what happens. But cast down would be a very nice draw, even off this, depending on if they equip now or not.
Even if they equip now, it means that we get to trade one with their Sphinx and... Yeah.
I'm conscious of the fact that if they have a removal spell, we lose the Sphinx.
That's fine.
And we only draw 2 cards, but yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully it's not crack Chromatic Star, play Path of Exile. Path to Exile.
No, the worst would be if they crack Chromatic Star and Metallic Rebuke, like a blue.
Yeah, that'd suck.
Yeah.
Okay, Executioner's Capture was a bad draw, as was 2 land, which are effectively
but
blanks.
You still play a Swamp and an Executioner's Capture, I believe.
Yep.
Don't equip the Cranial Plating.
I think we can't attack with Painsmith. Okay. Sure.
That was drawing 5 cards of nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we still have, Toxic Deluge, which is pretty good.
Yep. And no equips?
No equips. I guess this is the situation where... No. I was just thinking maybe it would have been better to not block with the Parasitic Strix, but we didn't draw any blue creatures anyway, so...
No. This is a black creature awkwardly here.
Yeah, that sword is actually wrecking us.
Yeah.
I draw 5 and it just doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
No, no, Jesse. No.
Don't love that. So Scarab God may not even do it next turn. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So at least we can reanimate something if we draw a Scarab God, can't we? Is it 4 to reanimate, 5 to play it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's black. Awkwardly. Okay.
One brainstorm.
Brainstorm it is. Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad, actually.
No.
So we can go.
Attack. Do we play Skinwing first? Do we have enough mana? Yeah.
No, because we want to kill everything with the Toxic Deluge.
Yeah, but I guess Skinwing gets us an extra 2 damage, but that's not really that relevant.
But then kills our token.
It kills our token, yeah. So do we want to equip Toxic Deluge then Skinwing? Or do we want to...
Yes, equip Toxic Deluge Skinwing. Hang on, we want to keep Hinder open, don't we? So
yeah,
I think it's just equip Toxic Deluge Pass.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
And we also...
And our Metallic Rebuke only costs us 1 because we've got 2 artifacts to tap.
Yeah. And the E-cap kills something. So can we leave E-cap open? And so if we play Toxic Deluge, we've got 4 land.
4, okay?
Yep.
Graham's happy with the Deluge draw. This is really tight for us though. Having 2 counter spells up is good.
So we can let the white creature resolve, I think, because we can Executioner's Capture it, but then they've got that Body Mishra's Factory, which also is a problem.
Yeah. So do we let the white creature resolve, do you reckon? I don't think we do.
How many cards do they have in it?
3.
Okay, so one of them's the white creature. I guess we'll just see what they do.
I don't think we can let that resolve.
I think we have to count it up. Off Hinder.
Yep. No. 1, 2, 3. We can't counter and capsule, but we can counter and counter. So if they have another play, we can Metallic Rebuke by tapping these 2 artifacts.
Yeah, which...
on the top, no. Bottom?
Yeah, no. We don't want to put it on top.
Yes, so we can Metallic Rebuke here, which is good. Yeah, I mean, maybe they go Factory Equip Attack. Like, that's... Oh, they can't. They're 1 mana short. No, cracking the puzzle, not fair enough. Cool.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Can equip the cranial plating.
Yep. We can still do both of the other things in their turn.
Yep. Come on, play a 6-drop. Come on, play a 6-drop. Come on, 6-drop. Come on.
You know you want it.
Come on, 6-drop. Come on. Come on. 6-drop. Come on. 6-drop.
1 time.
Come on. Come on. This game has been so awkward with this.
With this sword.
Sword.
Yeah. Glad we had a wrath.
Maybe we do need to splash red just for a braid.
Yeah, I think we do. We've got the Cascade Bluffs, so...
Yeah, let's get it in there.
Get it in there.
Oh, so yes. What are we going to cut for it?
Probably a brainstorm.
Yeah.
I don't know, though.
I don't know.
Well, we're now officially ahead on time, so that's pretty gas. Cool. Do we just E-cap this?
If they equip.
Okay.
Yeah. Got him. Adding colors.
Cool. I thought they were pumping it. I was confuzzled. Now cast a creature. Come on. Alright, well, we can kill that. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Probably could have kept up the mana, but anyway.
So untap and draw the land that's on top of our deck.
Yeah, well, that's not very good against germs, is it?
Knowledge of double masters isn't great. The draw cards plus power.
Oh, come on, deck.
Can you counter the and capsule?
That was a couple of turns ago.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because no, we can't now. They're both in the bin.
Also, if it draws 5 bits of nothing last time, so you need to send a message to the other cards in your deck.
Yeah, that's true.
Cut the 5-drop just to be like, oi.
Oi, deck, oi.
Oi. We've got the 5-drop. Do we have a 5-drop 3/4 things that tries to?
Yeah, we do. No, we don't. Cloud Reader, no. We've got the Silumgar Scavenger, that's all. Oh, yuck. Well, there's the 6-drop. Watch us draw cast down now.
Divest? We drew Divest after they played Shroom? Alright, play that Divest.
Yuck. Oh, man.
Good to know that strength in arms. You can just concede.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is.
That is certainly a Sphinx, Graham. Alright, well, we're getting a braid in.
Do we have any dismantle?
I'm cutting Divest. Do we have any dismantle? It's a good question.
Divest, probably would have been alright, because, like...
Oh, it's just such a bad draw later in the game. Like that. Putting in a Cascade Bluffs, cutting an island. And... nothing else, I don't think. Oh, Tumble Magnet could actually be okay. That's the other option, is the Tumble Magnet is very good against swords.
Yeah. I think we can easily play this a braid. So I think we're good on a braid. We didn't have any other artifact removal in our pool?
No.
Wow. And they've got the Shroom that gets back. I like our 2 counter spells. I also still like Divest.
Okay. So cut a Brainstorm?
Yeah, cut a Brainstorm. And probably cut an island for a mountain.
Yep. Cool. What about Buried Run? I actually didn't see that first time around.
It doesn't get back much in our deck.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Go for it.
Yep.
The other option's this.
Nah.
It's just...
Because it kills itself. That's the problem with that card.
Yeah, killing itself is so miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play first. Yes, I rate Rush of Knowledge higher than Brainstorm, Graham. This hand sucks. But
I think it's capable.
it's capable, but I'm not happy.
You've got a 2-drop, you've got a Divest, you've got a Painsmith, you've got the best card in your deck. Like, I actually think it's fine. If you draw a Brainstorm, you want to wait for as long as possible on that shit.
Ash Barrens. Green. That's not Shroom.
That's odd.
What are they doing? Maybe they're splashing in their Esper deck. Or maybe they sideboarded into the other deck. Lands and spells, that is true, Rob. Only thing is I'm just nervous about how many lands I might roll. I don't even think we attack. I think we just hold up for Metallic Rebuke.
Yeah, I agree.
And counter the sword, hopefully. That'd be nice.
That'd be alright. Rob Stewart, you've been playing much Path of Exile, Path to Exile?
Thoughts on countering Deathhood Cobra?
Yeah, definitely can. I mean, the card doesn't do anything, but also still attacks you and stuff.
How is Path of Exile / to Exile? Is it gas?
It's like a it's kind of like Diablo
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I'm just in pain. Graham, why do you have to do this to us? You called how many turns do we draw a swamp? Well, you better say one now. Like, we better draw the swamp next turn. Come on. I played a lot of Diablo 3 when it first came out, and I haven't played it for about 7 years. But I played a little bit recently. It's actually pretty gas. It's a good little fun way to pass some time.
So, if we draw Brainstorm,
Yeah.
and then Brainstorm into 3 non-lands.
Yeah. We're going to draw a land. Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
It's not great.
We're one turn closer to the Scarab God.
Yeah.
So we've missed 2 land drops. Okay, they haven't missed one because this is their turn 5. Cool. So we're only 2 turns away from a swamp, according to Graham, who actually is also the Moto Shuffler, apparently. If we draw a Rush of Knowledge and then a swamp the turn after Graham, I'm coming to your house. I'm going to be very unhappy.
Breaking curfew. just to punch someone in the face.
Just to express my displeasure. Okay. Well, that's not quite as much of a troll. Fairy Magnus over Peace Strider, I think.
Yes, because it can trade with the...
Yep. With the guy who's got a bone to pick. And, of course, we missed... Well, we don't have that many artifacts, but Toxic Deluge going on the bottom's a little annoying. Oh, well, that was the wrong order. Have I only just got the Marzipan Pig to sleep? Well, I'll be quiet then. I'll express my displeasure very quietly.
Marzipan Pig?
Graham.
Is that a small child?
Yes, yeah. And that's a Sword of Light and Shadow, which I'm pretty unhappy about.
So shit.
Would have been nice to see that divest a little earlier, hey?
Yeah, jeez. You know? Like, jeez.
And now they get to get back a creature, and it's all pretty brutal.
This is really upsetting. Really upsetting.
Look, if it is a swamp, we have a chance.
Yeah.
Okay. We have less of a chance. At least it trades with that.
Yeah, gang books and trades, which is not great, but it's something.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That divest would have been great if we drew a swamp, took that sword. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
It's upsetting, Jesse. It's upsetting me.
At least if we draw a swamp now, we can get the Shroom
Sure.
that they've got in hand with their 1 swamp, 5 forests.
Mm. I would put Fairy Mechanist into our bin.
Into our bin, okay.
Yeah. Or we can put Strix into our bin, if we would prefer.
Oh, yes. Okay, well I should have... Yes. Great. This way we can gain life. If we Scarab got it.
Yep. I don't think we have outs now. Like, there's no blue card in our deck that saves it.
There's Sarah Sphinx.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sarah Sphinx.
So if we draw Sarah Sphinx into Cascade Bluffs into a Braid, we still
yeah. Sarah Sphinx into Swamp, I think, would still be all right. We could do some things. But, yeah.
This is Moto's way of saying you should have gone to the dentist, Isaac.
Yeah. Do you agree, Wanchin? Wanchin agrees and then laughs evilly.
It's just I'm the one that's getting punished. That's the brutal thing. Well, we're dead.
Yeah. Well, an excellent end to the stream.
Yeah, an excellent end. I think the high point was not actually any of the games of Magic the Gathering. It was the Collector's Booster. So, you know.
That VIP booster was actually heaps of fun.
Sorry, the VIP booster, yeah.
What'd you get? Thoughtseize and...
Mox Opal. Yeah.
Opal. And a foil Kalia of the Vast as well. Which,
yeah.
Let's, I'm going to have a sneaky look.
Not a bad little VIP pack.
Card Kingdom. What, Kalia... How do you spell Kalia?
K-A-A, I think.
Kalia.
Indeed.
Let's have a look. Foil Kalia of the Vast in Double Masters is $45 at the moment.
Okay.
So, sounds like you doubled up on your Double Masters pack. Which is
Mardu is Jesse's favourite wedge. Well, I've actually got a casual Mardu Dragons deck, Graham. So that Kalia of the Vast could be slinging some gigantic dragons at your face one day soon. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks, Isaac, for being here. Thanks, Wanchin, for trolling Isaac.
Yeah. And thanks, Wanchin, yeah, for giving me shit. Yeah, that's I really appreciate that.
We'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.